If you are a woman over 40 in network marketing and you feel like you should be more confident by now, but you're not showing up the way you want to online, this video is for you. Because the problem is not that you lack confidence. The problem is that you are waiting to feel ready before you start. And that wait is exactly what's keeping you stuck. So most women that I talk to in this space are incredibly capable. They've raised families, managed households, worked jobs, built teams, supported everyone else, but when it comes to showing up online for their business, suddenly they feel like beginners again. So what do we do in that case? We start getting ready, right? One more course, one more training, one more round of research, another strategy. And it feels productive, responsible even, but it's actually fear in disguise. Fear of being seen where you really are, and fear of not sounding polished or being enough yet. I lived in that place for years. I told myself I was preparing, I was learning, getting equipped, but I wasn't building anything. And when I finally did put something out, it was too much. Like I felt like I had to prove I knew what I was talking about. So I over-delivered information. I overcomplicated the message and created something that was completely unsustainable for me to keep up. And it was a stop and start cycle that went nowhere. So what changed everything for me was not confidence, it was a decision. I decided I was done preparing. I was going to start where I was, as I was. I stopped consuming all the noise in the industry. I stopped asking, what should I be posting? And I asked a better question. And that was, where am I willing to show up every week, no matter what? And for me, that became YouTube. Now, my channel is still small. I'm still uncomfortable on camera, but I show up every single week. And that decision did more for my confidence than any course that I purchased ever did. Because every time I showed up, I proved to myself that I can do this again. Like, here's what most people don't realize. People don't trust perfection, they trust consistency. So when you show up over and over again, people start to believe you're serious. And more importantly, you start to believe you're serious. And that's where confidence comes from. Not readiness, repetition. Small, simple, repeatable action. So if you feel like you're lacking confidence online, here's what to do. Step 1, stop trying to be everywhere. Step 2 is choose one platform. Step 3 is simplify your message. And step 4 is decide you will show up there every week for the next 6 months or your time frame. Not when you feel inspired, not when you feel ready, but because you decided. And that decision is what builds the confidence you think you're missing. Something interesting happens when you do this. You start getting feedback and ideas and inspiration. You begin to see the next step because you're finally in motion. Clarity does not come from thinking. It comes from doing. So if you're a mom, a woman over 40 in network marketing, and you feel like you should be further along by now, please hear me. You don't need more preparation. You need one decision that you're willing to keep. Start small, start simple, start right where you are, and confidence will meet you there. If this resonated, and if you're committed to showing up differently this year, subscribe to this channel. I put out 2 videos every week to help you do exactly that. I will see you next time.